I've got big altcoin news for you. First, Ethereum looks like it has bottomed. This is a very good sign for the altcoin market. I'll share the stats and the Bitcoin dominance chart and what we can expect in the coming weeks. And XRP, the integration with Axelar and the XRPL EVM has been completed. I'll give you the details there. And short sellers are going after Solana as meme coins continue to collapse and cause a lot of chaos in the market. And Trump meme coin project is going to give airdrops. I'll give you the details. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome into the Thinking Crypto podcast, your home for cryptocurrency news and interviews. I'm your host, Tony Edward. On your way in, please hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. If you're listening on a podcast platform such as Spotify or Apple, please leave a 5-star rating and review. Folks, I want to start with Ethereum because we're seeing some positive signs for Ethereum. For example, on the daily chart, the RSI is in the oversold zone. So it looks like the sellers are running out of steam here and Ethereum may be finding a bottom and we could start to see some upward movement. Now, this is in alignment with what I've been talking to you guys about with the macro backdrop of the DXY collapsing, global liquidity on the rise again, and that I anticipate the market will start to move again in the latter half of February. So hopefully the stars align here. We're seeing some positive signs. There's no guarantees, of course, but what I'm seeing here in the chart is very promising. Now, even if you don't hold Ethereum, this is a good sign for the rest of the altcoin markets because we've seen Ethereum has been a big driver of liquidity for many of these altcoins. Remember, a lot of tokens are built on Ethereum. They're ERC20 base, right? So keep that in mind. And this is very good. I like what I'm seeing here on the Ethereum chart. And here, analyst Crypto Wizard said, will it repeat? We're going to find out. In 2020, the ETH BTC finally bottomed and never looked back, and it's now trying to reject the same support zone. The next 2 weeks are key for ETH. So on the ETH BTC charts, it looks like it's bottoming as well. Very good sign for Ethereum and the altcoin market, guys. I like what I'm seeing here. And as mentioned, we can hopefully start to see a reversal soon with the entire market starting to move up again. Obviously, Bitcoin leads the market for the most part, so we're going to watch Bitcoin closely. And speaking of Bitcoin, the Bitcoin dominance is certainly a key indicator here as to what may be coming next for the entire altcoin market. So one analyst highlighted the following chart showing that Bitcoin dominance is touching a trend line that has been in place for almost 8 years. Each touch led to an alt season. It also touches an indicator that has never been broken before. Important 2-week close recently as it closed below the trend line. So this is another signal that we should start to see activity from this market very soon. And remember, Bitcoin still has room to run, but it doesn't have the biggest runway the altcoins do. Like ETH has a big runway, XRP and many of these other coins. So I'm excited for what's coming, guys. And the data now, not my feelings or emotions, the data is showing us that things are going to be turning around soon. Now, we got a report from Bernstein. They're saying the next leg of the Bitcoin bull market is loading as positive catalysts align. So these analysts are coming out and saying, hey, look at all these things that are happening, the backdrop of ETFs, the inflows, the pro-crypto government, and much more. So here's what they had to say. Following the prior phases led by the spot ETF approvals and Donald Trump's presidential election win, Bitcoin is now gearing up for the next leg of its bull market, according to analysts at Bernstein. Chief among the catalysts is the new crypto task force focus on delivering a national Bitcoin reserve and potential inclusion of crypto companies in a sovereign wealth fund, they said. So I think they're right, and not because I'm biased that, we must see a pump and I want to pump and I want to make profits. Obviously, I want to have those things, but we need to make sure the charts and the macro backdrop aligns with this narrative. So I think this narrative does have legs because we are in the most pro-crypto government ever, right? And you have all these things happening with the crypto task force, the White House crypto czar, new SEC chair, new CFTC chair, and much more, all pro-crypto coming into office. So these things in alignment with what's happening with the charts and the indicators and signals, is a very good sign. Now, let's move ahead. Short sellers are going after Solana because of all the collapses and scandals around meme coins, and I don't blame them. But I think it's going to be short-lived. Solana may bleed out a bit because of all the negative news. The most recent being the collapse of Libra, which was promoted by Argentinian President Javier Milei. Now, unfortunately, today he didn't do a smart thing. He came out saying, I didn't promote it. I shared it. I acted in good faith and took a hit. So he's getting roasted, right? Like, dude, you tweeted it out. Of course you promoted it, right? And we know a lot of people got rugged on that. It wasn't Malay directly, but the guy who was, I guess, advising him on doing this rugged people for $87 million. So as I said in the live stream this morning, this stuff's got to stop. I mean, it's ridiculous at this point. We need guardrails in place. I believe in the free market and I believe people can choose what they want to invest in, but we got to put the guardrails. You can't have people getting rugged and losing money. That's crazy, right? So we need to make sure the regulations are there. And as mentioned, the short sellers are going after Solana, which rightfully so. If they see the opportunity, they see what's going on. Now, big news around the XRPL or the XRP Ledger, PeerSite Technology, which is building the XRP Ledger EVM sidechain and bridge solution, tweeted out, excited to share that we finally completed the end-to-end integration between the XRPL to the XRPL EVM devnets using Axelar. We have already started the process of deploying XRP LEVM testnet with the Ripple X devs. More updates to come soon. So this is great news for XRP and the XRP Ledger, enabling smart contract capabilities and which will drive more building and utility. So this is what you want to see from these different projects, that they are building, they're expanding their utility and much more. So great news here. Now, some very strange news. Trump Memecoin project to airdrop around $50 of tokens to buyers of Trump branded products. So this is pretty wild. Buyers of Trump-branded watches, fragrances, sneakers, or digital collectible cards may be eligible for a Trump meme coin airdrop. Users will get 3 Trump tokens no matter how many products they purchase, as long as they bought the items before February 15th. So this is interesting. I don't believe in the Trump meme coin. I don't believe in meme coins in general, but I don't believe a sitting president should have a meme coin. And look, I understand times change, but there's too much risk here. And it opens up too many possibilities for conflicts of interest and things like that. So whether you're Democrat, Republican, whatever it is, even if you're a big fan of Trump, you're the biggest fan of Trump, I don't think this makes sense. It's just bad optics and opens the door for all types of problems. So hopefully nothing bad happens. I'm not saying I want something bad to happen, but I'm not a fan of this. And we saw how much the value of that Trump meme coin collapsed right after launch. Same thing with Melania, same thing with Barron token. Like, it's kind of ridiculous at this point. And this is why we need some regulations around meme coins. Guys, quick word from our sponsor, and that is VeChain. VeChain is one of the top layer 1 enterprise blockchains out there. I've been a VET token holder for many years. I'm very bullish on this project. Some of the key features of the VeChain blockchain includes it's secure, affordable, scalable, fast, and sustainable. Some of the enterprises they're working with to build cool Web3 technology includes Givenchy, Walmart China, BMW, PwC, Boston Consulting Group, and many others. So they're doing some great things, building sustainability projects, Web3 projects. So if you'd like to learn more about VeChain, go to vechain.org. Link will be in the description. Now, check this news coming out of Wyoming. Wyoming Treasury should run on blockchain, stablecoin commission boss. So Wyoming, we know, has been a leader in blockchain and crypto with Senator Cynthia Lummis. They've been ahead of the curve in many ways, and now we're seeing a lot of other states are starting to copy their model. So the executive director of the Wyoming Stablecoin Commission says the impending launch of its fully backed and compliant stablecoin could lay the groundwork for the state treasury's office to run on blockchain. Here's a quote, "I certainly think so. I think there's a need for transparency across government spending." Executive Director Anthony Apollo told Cointelegraph, echoing Elon Musk's call for the U.S. federal treasury to be put on the blockchain. So this is really great, guys. If we can have more transparency as to where our tax dollars are going and how both local and the federal government are spending our money, our money, right? Our tax dollars, that would be great. Regardless of what side of the aisle you fall on, if you're a Democrat, Republican, independent, whatever, we need to know what's happened with money because there's clearly been a lot of fraud and things that have happened over the years. And look, humans are going to be humans, right? Bad actors are going to come into the government, steal money, say they're using the money for this, but they're doing it for something else. So it would be great to put all these things on the blockchain. This is a great example of how blockchain can be used to improve transparency. So Apollo said the existing Y Open digital platform highlighted the state's willingness to embrace financial transparency. I think that's a great starting point, but I do think having a real-time traceable ecosystem is exponentially better, he said. Here's a quote: "There should be an expectation that taxpayer funding is made readily apparent to citizens who put those dollars forward. I'm not going to speak on behalf of any directors or any other agencies, but that's my personal opinion. I think that in Wyoming, that will go far." I absolutely agree. Every state should do this, where you can go at any time on a government website and be able to verify these things and know it's legit because it's running on the blockchain, and other third parties can audit it because it's on the blockchain. They can plug in and make sure these things are legitimate. So this would be really great for, I think, the future of the country and in the United States and of course the world, that we have more transparency and government is more accountable, guys. That would be really great. Now, Standard Chartered plans to launch HKD-backed stablecoin with Animoca brands and HKT. So this is interesting. The initiative comes as Hong Kong prepares to pass a bill regulating stablecoins. Guys, see what's happening? Banks globally getting involved in crypto. And we know here in the United States, they just repealed SOB 121. Banks are going to launch crypto custody. I believe they'll launch their own stablecoins. They may launch their own ETFs and other financial products. It's a matter of when, not if. And the shackles are off these banks now. So expect to see a lot of innovation and development from these banks. And once again, not just in the United States, but globally. So the token economy is coming. I've been telling you guys for years, it's coming. So this is where you want to take your bet. So the planned stablecoin will draw on Standard Chartered's banking infrastructure, Animoca's crypto expertise, and HKT's mobile wallet technology. The companies aim to develop use cases in payments, finance, and cross-border transactions. You don't say. So this is why we got to pay attention, guys. This is why I've been saying that I'm not only preparing for this bull market cycle with taking profits, but to invest in the bear market and prepare for the 2028 bull market, right? So that's how I'm approaching it. Now, interesting news coming out from Binance, former Binance CEO CZ, Changpeng Zhao. He says that he could sell a minority stake in his company over time. So we know he's not allowed to be involved with anything Binance related as far as operations after, going to jail and things like that. So it's interesting. He sounds like he may start to sell off. I mean, I don't blame him. He's obviously well off. He's got a lot of crypto, and if he sells his stake, if I was him, I would go, buy my own island and have a yacht or something, right? Because he's going to have that level of money. So Binance founder and former CEO Changpeng Zhao took to social media to dispel any rumors that the exchange is for sale. In his statement, Zhao added that top investors have always been interested in Binance and that over time the company may allow some investments in single-digit percentage range. So we'll see, but Binance is still the world's largest exchange and they still have a strong brand. Now that could diminish over time, or they may do a great job of continuing to build their brand and improve their footprint globally and continue to do well. Many of you know there's a BNB token, which was the token from the Binance Smart Chain, and that is still in the top 5 of crypto assets by market cap. I don't hold it, but I know some people who invested in it a long time ago and made some really nice money. But we'll see. We'll see what CZ decides to do. Right now, I think he has to stay away, not get involved in any type of operations. Now, he does tweet about crypto, which is fine, but he can be involved in anything as far as the daily operations, running a business, or anything like that. All right, folks, that's the news. Let me know what you think. A great way you can support me in the podcast is by subscribing to my free email newsletter. It's 100% free. It's available on Substack. Also, check out my book, Rethinking Crypto, on Amazon. It's available in paperback and digital. And check out my new course at mycryptocourse.com. This course is comprehensive, covers every aspect of crypto from A to Z. Knowledge is power. Get as much information about this asset class and technology as possible so that you can invest more smartly. And the unique thing about this course, guys, which no other course offers, it includes expert commentary. You're going to hear from founders, CEOs, and institutional investors explaining the different aspects of crypto. So no other course out there offers this, guys. And it's a one-time fee for lifetime access. And you can go at your own pace. You can share the login with your friends and family and things like that. And I will continue to update it and update the curriculum as things evolve in the crypto space. And it includes videos, downloadable materials, full text write-ups, and much more. So check it out, guys, at mycryptocourse.com. Thank you guys for watching and listening. I appreciate you all, and I'll talk to you all later.